Students bring their own personal understandings and skills to the mathematics classroom. Using these, they try to make sense of the new ideas presented by the teacher. Students build on their previous knowledge by making connections between mathematical ideas. For example, when teachers need to plan the focus of each session carefully to meet the needs of their students. And community support personnel should be invited to assist those people with Indigenous backgrounds and language backgrounds other than English. The following interview will allow you to see how the interview process is conducted in its entirety, as an assessment tool for students. David, could you please count for me this time without the teddies? And I want you to start counting from 1 and I'll tell you when to stop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
Counting by 1.
53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 63,
Stop.
87, 88, 89, 94, 95, 97.
Tell me the number that comes before 56.
55.
Count by 5s for me as far as you can go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Stop there. Count by 2s as far as you can go.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 33, 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, 103, 100.
At 20 and count by 7s.
27, 34, 48, 56, 55.
Good, you can stop there. David, I'd like you to read these numbers.
3, 8, 36, 83, 18.
David, have you used a calculator before?
Yeah.
Could you turn it on, please? Type these numbers on the calculator. 7. And could you clear that now? 47.
Clear.
Clear. 60. 15. 724. 105. 2,469.
I go 10, 20, 30. And
Can you look at the way the numbers go? Can you explain how you work that out?
76.
Canberra. How many people live in Canberra?
308,086.
For this question, I need you to For this question, I need you to listen to a story. Imagine you have 8 little biscuits in your play lunch and you eat 3. How many have you not got left?
5.
How did you work that out? Here are some dots. Here are some dots. I'm going to hide some. How many dots are there altogether?
What day of the week?
What day of the week will the 1st of July be?
Thursday.
You put your pizza in the oven when the clock showed 12:51. Here's a ruler, and here's a straw. Could you please measure the straw with the ruler?
Do I start in 0? Right.
David, could you sort these shapes into groups? Okay. The following segment shows each of the 3 components of the numeracy block. The numeracy block is structured around the whole class, small group, whole class groupings that are a familiar part of the early years literacy program, and within a classroom.
Okay, Mrs. George has got a bit of a competition going. I've got 1 piece of string in this jar. How long do you think this piece of string is? Hands up. Sarah, what do you think?
3 meters.
Oh, 3 meters. That would be pretty long. What about, is there something in this room that you think it would be as long as? George?
We could use a ruler.
What would we do with a ruler? What we're going to do today, Mrs. George has got some different pieces of string, different string than what you were using before with your partner, okay? We're going to have a look at this piece of string. Everybody has the same. What I'd like you to do than your piece of string, and one thing that is longer than your piece of string. What about like that? Can you estimate for me? Which one do you think would be longer? Is a string?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You think the string. How are you going to check? You've all found something that is on paper, and then draw about and write about what you found. So draw your piece of string in the middle and write all the things that were shorter than your piece of string on one side and all the things that were longer on the other side. Do you think you could do that for me? Listening, everyone. Can I have these people on the floor? Okay. Now, if our piece of string is, that much of our piece of string is 30 centimetres.
Today we're actually working with the costs for our excursion. And what I have here
are all the costs that we needed to consider when we're working out the amount we would charge you children for the excursion. We have to add them all up, but there's something different about this one. Let me just put a circle around. Has anyone ever used a computer? I'm going to send you off now and I'm going to see how many perfect days we can end up with. And how are we going to show the time? Yes, we could. Amanda, I noticed you were using the calculator. Would you like to tell me, first of all, why did you choose